Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today is a very exciting day, as today is travel day. We are now 2 days away from our next cruise on the wonderful Disney Magic. I'm really excited about this cruise because it's going to be a family cruise. We're going to bring my wife and I going, along with both of our sons and their beautiful wives. Truly, it's going to be a family cruise, and we've been waiting for it for quite a while now, so we're all excited. In today's video, what I thought I'd do is talk to you a little bit about preparation for traveling, and preparation for going on a cruise. Maybe some helpful tips for you if you are planning your first cruise, or you're just looking for any kind of tidbits on traveling and planning for a cruise. My name is Randy. I want to be your cruise coach. I make videos all about cruising. I am also a travel agent. I specialize in Royal Caribbean and Disney Cruise Lines. So if I can help you, if I can give you a quote for a cruise, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. We'll get your next awesome vacation set up. So you book your cruise, okay, hopefully through a travel agent, and you got all that set up. What are some tips? What are some helpful hints about the setting up and then traveling to the cruise? Let's talk about the passport first of all, because that seems to be a bit of a discussion point for some people as to whether or not they need to get a passport. Some people argue that as long as you don't leave the country, you don't need a passport. Passport's not necessary. I'm generally of the my general thought on that is I recommend that if you financially can afford it and so on, I do think you should get a passport. You should have a passport before you go on a cruise. And the main reason, well, there's two main reasons why I suggest that. Number one, it makes everything more efficient. All of your traveling through the terminal is going to be sped up. When you are embarking, which we're going to be doing tomorrow, yes, 1 day away from our cruise. When you're getting on the cruise ship, it's going to speed things along. Before you get on the cruise ship, it tends to speed everything up, and especially I can tell you from firsthand experience, particularly my experience on Carnival Cruise Lines, whenever we were disembarking, whenever we were leaving the cruise ship, if you had a passport, they had a separate line. And literally, you just walked right up. I think they had the little face ID camera thing, and you just smiled at it, whatever, and you were going. If you only had the birth certificate, they had a massive line. If any of you have ever seen that, drop me a comment, please, down in the comments about your experiences with that. And they were going very, very slow. It was like a traffic jam with their birth certificates. So efficiency would be one, is that it speeds things along if you have a passport. The next thing I'm going to say is if there is a problem, God forbid, but if there is a problem on your cruise, you're at a port and there is some type of medical emergency, there's some type of issue that happens, that passport is going to be extremely important. The passport then becomes something that's nice to have to critical to have. You need to have that passport to just so that things can be, they can keep track of who you are, American citizen, all that good stuff. It just becomes infinitely more important if you get some type of issue and you have to go, and especially, of course, if it's out of the United States, territories and whatnot, it becomes absolutely critical. So for those two reasons, I would encourage you, if you can, to go ahead and make the effort. It's good for several years. Go ahead and get that passport and bring that with you. The other thing that I'm going to suggest as far as traveling is for you to do what we're doing, which is travel to your port at least 1 day ahead of time, whether you're flying or what we're doing today actually, driving. Drive in or fly in at least 1 day in advance. And I'll tell you why. Stuff happens, okay? Stuff happens. Flights get canceled, flights get postponed, flights get, you get switched, they're rescheduled, stuff happens. So you do not want to have a flight scheduled for hours before you are due to embark on the ship. And then, Southwest, American, Delta, whichever airline you're using, which has been happening a lot lately, by the way, all of a sudden they reschedule your flight. And now it's 3 hours later. And you're going to miss your cruise. You don't want to be that person, okay? You don't want to be that person going on TikTok, or Instagram or YouTube, whatever, and crying about how you missed your cruise because the airline messed up. Don't be that person, okay? Go ahead and take a day, go in a day before, fly in the day before, get your little hotel room somewhere, okay? And have a relatively stress-free. This is all things that a good travel agent will suggest to you and will set up for you, okay? That's one of the main reasons why you want to use a travel agent is, we've been there, done that, and we can avoid a lot of pitfalls and incidents for you. Let us take all the stress out of your planning. Let us do that for you. Okay, so travel in the day before. Obviously, if you are going to be traveling, driving, you want to make sure you have your GPS set up for all that. You want to plan for, some stops, restroom breaks, snacks, that kind of stuff. Depending on if you have kids or not, or if you have people with, weak bladders or small bladders or whatever, you want to make sure that you have, some stops planned in. And again, just make sure you have enough time for that travel time. And then, of course, you want to have your hotel and all that booked up, way in advance, okay? And then also the other thing to consider is how are you going to get from either your airport or your hotel to the actual port? A lot of hotels that are nearby, I believe the one that we're going to be staying at, I want to say is the Spring Hill Suites by Marriott, which you might want to tag along with us because I will be taking all of you with us on this cruise. So if cruising is what you enjoy, if you're one of the more than 20 plus million people that's already planning or are going to be planning a cruise in 2026, you might want to consider subscribing to the channel so you can enjoy my content, as we have a lot of cruising, a lot of actual cruising videos, vlogs and whatnot that I plan on doing for this very cruise. Starting today and tomorrow, some updates. Have a plan, have a way of getting from your hotel to that terminal. I believe, like I was saying, the hotel that we're going to be traveling and staying with has some type of shuttle system to the terminal. If not, there's always, you always got Uber, you always have Lyft. We use Lyft a lot. It's not that expensive and it's really convenient. They pick you up from your hotel room, they take you right to the port, and you don't have to worry about the hassle of parking and trying to find a spot to park and all of that good stuff. Okay, so then of course the other thing that I'm going to say is, and I did a separate video on this, if you want to go back and look at our videos, that online check-in, that is done way ahead of time. That's done several months before your cruise, and there's some specific steps that you need to do to be ready for that, talking about your passport, your ID, pictures and whatnot. And again, I will refer you to that previous video. It's very inept, it's very good, and it goes into all the details about that. But you want to make sure you have all that done too. Once you have all that done, well, now it's time for what's going to happen for us tomorrow. Arguably the best time on a cruise, and that is getting on that walkway and walking onto the cruise ship. And of course, those of you that are subscribed to me and follow me, one of my favorite moments is whenever the young lady or the young man that's there, welcome to Welcome the Bouquet family, and everybody, Mickey and everybody, Goofy, they're all clapping for you, cheering for you as you walk onto the ship. That's just awesome. I'm looking forward to that for this trip. I'm looking forward to spending a lot of amazing quality time with my family, of course. I'm looking forward to eating my peel and eat shrimp, which I will be making a separate video of that. Can't wait to eat my peel and eat shrimp. Looking forward to, this is a Marvel Day at Sea cruise, which if you think you know stuff about Marvel, you will be humbled on these cruises with the amount of information that some of these people, and another thing that you want to subscribe and check out on this vlog that I'm going to be doing for this trip is all the different dress-up characters that they have on the Marvel Day. People get into it. Like, they are all in with this Marvel dress-up. It's fantastic. It is awesome. It is a great, great time. So, really looking forward to all that. And of course, we're looking forward, Lisa's looking forward to the soft serve. I'm looking forward to the aqua dunk. Okay, that's one of my favorite things on the Magic. And of course, hanging out with characters and so on and everything else. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it gave you some really good tips for you. Once again, if I forgot anything, if you have any comments for me, some questions for me, please drop them in the comments below. I will always answer any and all comments and questions that's posted to my channel. And again, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing to the channel, as again, I am the cruise coach, and we're going to have a lot more content coming very, very soon. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming, and we'll see you very soon on the next one.